'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the track not a creature was stirring, not one that could pack. The stockings were hung in the infield with care, in hopes that a big paycheck soon would be there. The drivers were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of Victory Lane danced in their heads. From Arizona to Florida and all points in between, 2012 was a dandy like few years that we've seen. Seemingly every week there arose such a clatter, for it was Owens and Lanigan winning races that matter. But if they happened to slip, he was there in a flash. The real deal steered to P1, stealing his share of cash. Josh Richards decided to give NASCAR a whirl, while the Summer Nats belonged to a man called Squirrel. Shane Clanton's dirt late model dream was unfurled, and Berkey became Eldora's king of the world. The World of Outlaws season was seemingly over so quick. The record book was history as Lanigan turned up the wick. He whipped on the field with a win at Cedar Lake. 15 victories later, it was icing on the cake. All the while it was Owens seeking 2 in a row. He broke from the pack, stealing the Lucas Point show. The Show Me and Brownstown were 2 wins in this fight. The dirt track and world finals next in his sight. When the season got started, Davenport was a star. By the time it ended, he was seeking a new car. Francis was next, scoring 2 wins at East Bay. A strong season later, he's in the Boyer 15 to stay. Billy Moyer stood out on Volusia's fast track, and we laughed when Jason Feger imitated the Hulkster's act. It wasn't a season that Bloomer would call first rate, but when he got to Lernerville, we watched him dominate. There were other big races that brought attitude. O'Neill's box out of Owens set off a north-south feud. Billy Jr.'s start to the Summer Nats was exciting, and Lanigan took Berlin's temporary dirt down fighting. Mike Marlar was involved in 2 big stories this year. Worst to first at the Hillbilly was a hell of a steer. The other was more negative. He didn't want the part. A sniffer said his tires were a little too tart. There's always bad luck in this high-speed game. 3 wrecked cars at the Topless. Tyler Reddick wasn't the same. Our Virginia track friends are pulling big races for some. We hope it's not a sign of more things that will come. So there you have it, a look at the year that was. Here's hoping 2013 will have just as much buzz. The holidays are here, and cars are out of sight. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.